Charlotte Flair appears unfazed by the speculation that she's next on the Archetypes hit list.
That hit list just struck. The suspension isn't cutting it. This woman should be arrested.
Charlotte Flair does not seem the least bit surprised to find herself in a fight against the suspended superstar tonight.
Nobody's surprised, Cole. The only question was where and when. One more question you forgot, Corey, and that's whether Charlotte is going to let the former Archetype walk out of here in one piece.
Charlotte turns it around. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down
and a series of vicious stomps. Punctuating it all with one last stomp.
and another just non-stop aggression.
Oh, with authority.
Oh, she puts the brakes on that. Oh, God.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
Oh, stop right to the hand.
Ended with a stomp.
Boom, what a forearm. Oh, that shovel hitting hard. Charlotte has been through everything in this business, but she should have seen this attack coming.
From the top, double stomp.
Yeah. Oh, what a quick answer. Oh, God. Counter by Charlotte.
Hold on, showing life, fighting off her opponent. Double knees direct to the face.
Showtime strikes. And another. And a string of attacks like that can really gain you control.
Double stomp to the guts.
Now she heads up the ladder.
Well, she made it up the ladder. What's the plan now? Showing absolutely no respect for her opponent here. Just tackling them down. Oh, fighting in such a precarious position. One wrong step, and it's a wrap.
Begging their opponent to get up so they can inflict even more damage in the form of a neck twist.
Wrench that neck.
High-risk situation and really no reward.
Only possible reward.
Oh, God, that railing might have just fell on someone. This has to stop. And a series of vicious stomps.
Not from up.
Broken glass everywhere. This is a serious situation, guys.
Gets out of dodge. And down. Not pretty at all.
And she denies Charlotte.
Both knees into the face.
I don't think there's any way that fighting in the loading dock ends well.
Oh, I think that's the point. Inflicting real, lasting damage is the goal.
Catastrophic damage on the back.
Fires back with a crucial elbow.
No, their eyes, their eyes.
Oh, hellacious kick to the face.
And we are looking at some true close quarters combat here on this.
Flair caught unprotected.
Destroyer!
Arm drag. Smart counter to that maneuver.
Turns the tables with an elbow to the gut. Relentless shots. It's getting ugly, man.
Duking it out of the loading dock. Come on, this isn't the place to do this.
No, they're unloading on each other right now. So I'd say this is exactly the place to do this. Here we go, man. Oof.
Measuring it up. Well,
I can see them getting up after that.
with good reason.
This woman is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Charlotte Flair were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania! Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Jordynne Grace.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client, Jordynne Grace, is if you were the last woman left.
I just have one question. Does she know?
Does she know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh-so-special WWE Women's Champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from her?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Naomi. Then Nia. Two women coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the wise man. And that night, Moreno and I got our shot at Liv and Raquel. Everything was falling into place. Until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Moreno's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, she turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE Women's Champion, that was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out Rhea, Bianca, Charlotte, and now my client Jordynne Grace gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE Women's Champion has heard enough.
Jordynne Grace is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Jordan, there's no need for you to involve yourself in any of
What
it.
I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part
You
of
lied, you manipulated, you made this all about you.
Jordan, let's go hash this out over steak.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this woman up by beating her again, this time at WrestleMania!
Jordynne Grace has made the call herself. We have our WrestleMania main event.
The woman we once called the archetype gets the shot she's been waiting a year for.
Will this be the ultimate finish to her comeback story, or will she fall flat on her face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow, so Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the woman he's been stringing around all year? Please.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Moreno, guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the woman who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah, so you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between you and me. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than flexing like you built this yourself. You've been playing champ while Heyman holds the map. Beat me a year ago. You caught me mid-rebuild. Now, you're getting the finished product.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man? Decide you've got to get tough and beat up your weak little protege? While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield, picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends with the same result. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Extreme rules. Let's take the leash off both of us. WrestleMania deserves mayhem, and you deserve a brutal end to your reign.
You think a few chairs and kendo sticks are gonna change how this ends tonight? Bring them all.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not going to give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. But here we are. Main event. WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
Sure. With Heyman clearing a path, it would have made this whole road a hell of a lot easier.
He certainly would have. Not for free, but that's Paul. Anyway, good luck out there.
Here to wish me luck, Aldous.
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Jordynne Grace drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You don't have to like me, Nick. You just have to live with the fact that I earned my way to WrestleMania, whether you cheer or not.
Well, you got your match. Jordynne Grace, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul, and Moreno's livelihood, and my respect. That probably doesn't mean much to you, I guess. You know, I respected the heck out of you for stepping away to spend time with your family. But I cannot believe this is the example you set for them. I hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
Maybe. I didn't want it to be this way. But I had to make choices. I had to sacrifice. I had to get here. And I'm sorry, but ultimately, that's what matters.
It's not. Not entirely. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Extreme Rules lets you do anything. But after tonight, the story won't just be what you did. It'll be who you became to do it.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. And it's for the WWE Women's Championship. She's no longer the archetype, no longer suspended, but still desperate for her chance at revenge. Here's Jordan Grace, the champion who Paul Heyman has made untouchable.
Oh, she might go by the juggernaut, but over the past year, her championship reign has been impenetrable.
We'll see if her decision to defend her title against an unstable opponent in an Extreme Rules match turns out to be the very thing that causes her reign to fall.
Heyman's vision, Grace's power, and maybe WrestleMania's wreckage.
Introducing the challenger from Tokyo, Japan, the Asian Nightmare, Flash! And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Jordan Grace!
This is what it's all about for these women. This title, this championship, this honor. Jordan Grace has handled every style, every threat, but tonight she faces a force that broke every rule to greatness.
The rules are gone altogether. That's exactly what the former archetype wanted.
Just a reminder, champ is still the champ for a reason. You want to break her, you better be ready to get broken too.
Devastating stop.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. Oh man, that's like death by a thousand. Marty's here to settle up with the archetype.
You have to wonder if this is Hannah's last roadblock.
But where is she?
Rhea's in the ring.
There's a roll through.
Super kick. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
She's doing, man.
Back into the ring here. Stop for good measure.
Really able to take a stand there. Turning their fortunes around.
Displaying all their power. Broke out in a fist to the face. Between the eyes. That archetype really took a toll on the champ.
This guy is good. This is almost
imposing their will with total disregard.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
Looking for the suplex all the way up. Look at this power. Oh, no. Hooking her up. their eyes, their eyes.
Place now, full tilt.
Fairly run down at this stage.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe.
This has been an astonishing display of skill and pure determination from these superstars.
Taking things back into the ring. Heading to ringside now. Hot right on the stomach creates the separation.
A rough landing right into the back.
Absolutely fueled by adrenaline right now.
Quick thinking right there.
Back into the ring now. She's heading to the outside. No threat of count out here.
Suplex on the top of the head. Wow. Readjusting the furniture. Systems. She's looking to take things outside the ring, I think that means it's time for us to step away from the announce table for safety's sake.
Perfect execution by the champion. You can feel the WWE Universe reverberating off every corner in this building.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring. And responds to a counter. Throws her back in from ringside.
And Jordan sent out of the ring here.
She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her. Back to the ring she comes. Scaling the turnbuckle here.
With the greatest of ease. Clearing the announce desk. Maybe we should head to safety, guys. Colliding with the announce table.
Shotting back into the ring.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. Making her way out of the ring here.
She counters it.
Crashing into the table. We got you, Michael. We got you. Oh, Joey Perez with that back elbow.
Straight to the face.
Just a non-stop all-out assault here.
Hard for the champ to have any answers when endless strikes are being rained down on him.
No surprise that what we're witnessing is trending.
Right in the corner. Looking for something big. This will not end well. From the top, are you... This is why they are the champ. The ability to survive even the worst their challenges have to offer.
And now it's reload time. Time to find another moment.
And these are the moments when you remember that attitude.
See it to the left on the top.
She's tossed right out of the ring.
Getting up, but doesn't have a clue what's coming at her. Suicide hip drop. Going out of the ring like a rocket.
Packing some check. This picture being kept on Jordan.
Quick thinking from there to a body dot.
Grace reversing momentum.
Got the spot Jordan was looking for. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm. Had the arm trapped.
I'm not entirely sure if a mud hole was just stopped there, but I am at least certain that those stomps were effective as some sort of bodily restructuring.
Whip back into the ring.
Precision and agility of that maneuver.
Nonetheless, we have a new WWE Women's Champion.
I don't agree with how she got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Jordan Grace, well, that is just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
But imagine what we can do together.
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
Please, listen.
Get up!
The archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman.